how are we gonna fix it? Okay, so a lot of you have asked me how I get my curls. And no, unfortunately, I don't have natural curls anymore. I used to. They were not really pretty wavy curls. They were just kind of a hot mess. I've got a little bit of that left, but this is what my hair looks like when it air dries. I took a shower last night before I went to bed and I just went to sleep on wet hair. And that's what I love so much about curling as opposed to straightening, is that I really don't feel like I have to blow dry before. I don't have to smooth it out or anything. It curls fine from here. This is the tool I'm going to use today. It is a Remington curling wand, clipless. The base of it gets smaller at the top, and it is in the $20 to $30 range, I believe. So it's very affordable, and you can get those from Chi. You can get them from salon brands. You can get, I think, like Conair has one, Revlon has one. It's, you know, it's a popular thing. My hair is very fine. I have a lot of it, but it's not thick by any means, so I can work in just 2 layers and call it a day, which is nice. And I'm using one of these like little Sally supply clippy things, and my kids have used them as tongs and alligators. So essentially there's 1 out of a pack of 10 left, which is awesome. I'm very protective over it. I'm going to take about 1-inch sections, and this, you guys, just safety wise, I had to tell you, it comes with a glove, like a heat-proof glove. I have never used it. I don't know where it is. I chose not to use it before I didn't know where it is, but anyways, just so you know, it does come with that because you can touch it and it's really hot. 400 degrees. You hear my girls running. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the wand upside down, and I'm going to wrap my hair away from my face around the wand. And I leave, like, I don't know, 1 inch to a half an inch to an inch, if we're going numerically correct. And I hold for 5 to 10 seconds, and I just let it go. And I leave it. I'm not going to leave it like this forever, but I'm going to leave it like that to kind of cool off a little bit. Then I'm going to take the next inch, and I always curl away from my face. And I don't get all the way to the base of my head because I like it to look a little bit more natural. And I'm going to do this all the way around. The backs of my hair, or the back of my hair, is a little bit shorter, so it doesn't wrap around quite 3 times like the rest of my hair does, and I have to be really careful because I don't want to hit my scalp with this in trying to wrap it around as many times as my brain thinks it should go around. I'm gonna finish this last layer and I'll come back and show you how. Okay, I have 2 sections left right here, and once I got about to the middle of the back, I started curling away from my face this direction. So I'm just gonna do these last 2 sections and show you how I curl away from my face this way. And you'll see, I wonder if I can get close enough, that your hair, like the actual strands of hair, will twist up in your hand before it goes around, and that's okay. It actually makes the curl a little bit tighter and gives it a little bit more texture, which is pretty cool. And I'm just going to let that hang out just like that. I'm going to take this down, and I part it here where I want to part my hair before I start curling. And on the top, I start in the back, just because I can kind of feel better about where the layer underneath is. And when I start at the back, I feel like I have a better grasp of that. And I'm going to start curling away from my face on one side. And then I'll bring it all the way up to the front. I'm just gonna flip my head upside down and like run my hands through it. And it's gonna be really fun and big when I come back up. Woo! And I kind of just tame it down with my fingers so that it's not enormous and kind of call it a day, and it'll fall a little bit. But for the most part, that's how I do my hair, and it's super simple. You can take like a little clip and just pull the side, or do like a little twist or a braid or something. But I kind of just let it go and, you know, put it behind my ear and let it fall and do its thing. And that's how I get my curls every day. Hey guys, I'm starting my makeup. I've already started step 1. And it's just Matched Perfection. It's by Rimmel. It's what I use as my concealer. And I just dabbed like 3 little dots under my eyes, and I'm using my ring fingers and I'm dabbing it in, and I kind of just gently pat, but I bring it around my eyelids also because I have really dark like purplish blue eyelids, and I also have like those little itty bitty veins that you can see in my eyelids. And this doubles also as a primer for my eyeshadow that I use. And I have really dark under eye circles and like thick heavy bags under my eyes, so this just helps a little bit, not a whole lot. And you can see when I'm where the light shines, it's brightening and it takes away that dark under eye circle look. So let me get you set back up. Okay, there we go. And my next step is just going to be my eyeshadow, and I'm obsessed with ELF, you guys, Eyes Lips Face. It's so affordable and it's good stuff. So I just use this duo, and it is like a very pale lavender and then a plum shade. And I use a flat brush. This is ELF also. I get a lot of my stuff from them. And I'm just going to take this lighter color and I'm going to dab it all over my eyelids. And some days this is just enough. I don't need anything else. But for the purpose of feeling pretty and showing you guys sort of my regular routine, I'm going to do what I usually do with my eyes. And sometimes I use like a gold and a brown or a taupe for this process. But I've been really liking the purples with my blue eyes. Okay, and then I'm going to take this blender brush. It's a crease brush. It's also ELF, and I'm going to take the darker color and I'm going to go into the crease with it. And it's not super dark. You can build it to make it dark. And then I'm just going to come around the edge right here and kind of make a V shape. And that's it, seriously. I don't like dark eyes unless I'm going out like at night or dancing or something, which doesn't happen very often. But this just kind of gives it some dimension and depth, and that's literally it for my eyeshadow. You guys, I'm not high maintenance. It makes such a big difference, I feel, to just have something on. And then, just for good measure, this is probably what people do last. My lips are dry and I can't wait. So it's just an EOS lip balm. I'm trying to put stuff away as I go. And this little devil right here, eyelash curler, makes all the difference in the world in helping me look awake. A lot of people cannot stand these things. I completely understand. This one especially has like a death grip on it. But because of that death grip, I only have to hold it for like 3 seconds. I'm using Lash Blast Length by CoverGirl. It's not my favorite, I'm gonna be completely honest. But it does like a nice light thin coat of blackness for just daytime, which is good. Because I only really do eye makeup, I kind of like longer, thicker eyelashes, and this doesn't really do much for me, so it's what I have, and I'm not buying more until it's gone. Does anybody else have to hold their mouth open? just kind of go back out onto the outer corners and make sure they're all going the same direction. Done. And then I use this Hot Mama blush. It is, I don't know if it has a color. I don't think it does. It's just Hot Mama. Maybe that is the color. Yeah, Hot Mama by The Balm. The Balm. And this is a Bare Minerals brush. I probably should not use it in not Bare Minerals. This is really shimmery. It has a lot of gold in it. It's a coral gold, and I just kind of go up on the apples of my cheeks. And the goal here, guys, is not to look made up for me ever. The goal is to look awake. So, done. I'm done. Do I look awake? Let's show in the light. Yay! That's my makeup, you guys. I hope you have a great Wednesday. Bye!